All right, here we go, folks. Round number 3 is getting underway. We've got Owen Robinson on the left, Jim Weaverling on the right.
We do see Gholdengo there on the right, and there's another Scizor, so these players continuing to take the Scizor sentiment to heart. I'm not too sure what we've got going on the left for Owen Robinson here, but I did see an evolution grass Pokemon, and then Monkey Dory being there in the active. So I'm honestly not too sure. We'll see what happens here. I'm inclined to say that's a Bramblegast, but I think I'm very wrong.
No, it couldn't be, dude.
It looks like a Bramblegast.
It couldn't be, bro.
I don't know what it is.
Couldn't be, man. Dude, the more I see it, the more it looks like
I don't know what deck this is.
The more it looks like it's got to be
Is that a neutral?
It's got to be the Crustle, right?
Probably Crustle.
It has to be Crustle.
Yeah, I see missed it. Oh, it's Crustle.
It's
sure.
Crustle. It's
gotta be Crustle.
I told you, bro.
Okay.
I told you. It's Crustle.
This menace of a deck.
I got the wrong skin here.
So yeah,
Hold
we were
on.
talking about it earlier. Crustle prevents all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX, which, as we saw even with just Cornerstone, I'm pretty sure these Crustle decks play a 1 Cornerstone, but just the Cornerstone did so much to hurt Austin's Gholdengo deck. We'll see how Jim is able to navigate it. Notably, Jim started with not the minor Aaron Runnings Gholdengo, or Gimmighoul. I think, is that a continuous coin toss? Or
Dude, Owen's about to farm this matchup, dude. We already saw this play out once with Austin Charles there. This is turn 1, TM Evo, double Crustle. Like, bruh. Okay, now
Superb Scissors is going to go crazy.
Jim is playing... Jim is probably playing the Scizor. I mean, that's like what almost everybody's playing right now.
Oh, this is turn 1. Or this is... Owen went second, so you
that's
can
right.
You can TM or energize.
Oh, yeah.
I totally missed the nest ball in Jim's discard.
Yep. So what do you do, right? Because right now, Owen's got 3 abilities in play. 150 hit point Crustles. Maybe there's some... luxurious capes go on these suckers. Say you give them 250 hit points, right? Scizor is going to be able to smack these guys for a little bit, you know. Right now, Scizor is doing 160 damage. Does resist grass.
Superb Scissors does go through any effects of it, or any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. I believe
resistance is not an effect.
It doesn't actually. I think most of those attacks include have the text including weakness or resistance. So I actually don't know how it factors out, but we'll probably see.
Resistance is not an effect. Yes. No. So yeah, it's not affected by any effects on your. So it goes through. Notably, it goes through Cornerstone.
Yes.
That is like the thing that is really important to note. Crustle, 1-hit KOs Cornerstone.
It does. We are going to see an Arven come down here. Probably, I would hope just grabbing Nest Ball for that Scyther. And you know, if he was playing that, oh no, Scizor EX wouldn't do it.
I told you, bro. It's got to be a 2/2. I told you.
You're probably right.
Yeah, I told you. It's a 2/2. You got to do it.
Notably, the Energize went 1-1 to each of the Dwebbles,
yes.
Which means there probably won't be a Superb Scissors this next turn, so Jim does have some time to kind of establish a board. We're just going to see a Genesect come down.
Bro, what if he prized Scyther? No, Scyther's
right there.
All right, what if he prized Scizor?
I saw
Scizor's in there too. Okay.
He's not going for Scizor, though, here at all. He's just grabbing 2 Dengos. But the thing, this isn't control, so it'll be a lot harder for Owen to kind of run him out of resources. But still, Gholdengo just draws so many cards that Jim might end up decking himself out. But these players are 2-0. They probably got a bit more sense than to just draw all the cards in their deck.
You think so?
I'd hope so. And we're going to see 3 come down from these coin bonuses. There is a Buddy Poffin in hand, so I don't know why you're not just sending that for a Scyther.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll probably see Scyther here.
I'm hoping we'll probably see Scyther.
Well, because it can't buddy for the Monkey Dory.
Unfortunately,
That
can't
is
get the
not,
Monkey Dory.
No, but Scyther is fair game. And what? Scizor resists 30. So, I mean, the thing is that Scizor could do a lot of damage to these Crustle. Because you're cranking out like 160 damage. If you're Jim, do you even want to knock out the Monkey Dory? I don't think you do.
I don't think so.
Right.
Some fun math here is the Crustle does 120, and then Scizor resists, so you're doing 90. If you monkey move 30 off of the Scizor, and suppose they don't monkey it back, you can trade for 2 Crustles. In a perfect world, I assume Owen's probably not going to overbench too hard, and well, I mean, 3 abilities does allow Scizor to take a one-hit knockout on the Crustles without a luxurious cape. So,
right.
I mean, we'll see how this shakes out.
I really don't think you want to take this knockout on the Monkey Dory with the Gholdengo. I think that would be a pretty big misstep by Jim, because you're decreasing the power level of your best counter to Crustle, right? You're taking 160 damage and you're lopping it down to 110. Or you could say, Owen, I bet you're going to put the Monkey Dory back in play for me. I mean, that's like kind of the gambit that you're making. And Owen might just be like, or not, I'm content.
The other thing about kind of knocking out this Monkey Dory is you are sacrificing a metal energy onto the Gholdengo. So, and I believe these Gholdengo lists only play 3 metal nowadays. So
it's like 3 or 4.
Okay, so we just see the pass.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
Yeah, I like not committing too hard here. Just kind of letting the turn play, letting these next couple turns play out. 2 Crustle in hand for
and
Owen.
Crispin, dude.
Oh,
we
so
going in?
Are we swinging?
I don't think it's necessarily worth it to swing yet, because you probably want to put a cape on these things before they come into the active, or else they could just get one-hit KO'd.
I mean, the thing is, you're only swinging 90. You're going to need a lot of...
I really don't hate...
3 hits.
You could go Psychic to the active Monkey Dory and start mind bending.
Yeah, that's not bad.
With your dudes in the back pocket, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate that.
I really wish abilities still had the stipulation of if they're affected by a special condition, they don't work like the old Poke Powers used to. But I think that'd make Monkey Dory even more insane than it already is with the confusion of its attack mind bend. So we're gonna see how Owen decides to place these energy. Yeah, just tentatively grass on the Crustle.
It's a Dwebble, dude.
Oh, Dwebble. Yeah.
Currently a Dwebble.
Sitting on the 2 Crustles, though.
Yeah, you just drop those. I don't really see any reason not to. Okay, I see the reason not to, and it's because he doesn't want to actually increase the amount of damage a Scizor would do. So he's going to pass, right? And that makes sense. So Owen saying, I don't want your Scizor to be doing 160 damage, so I'm going to withhold one of these Crustle. I do agree with evolving one of them into Big Boy, though, for sure. I think maybe the second one would not be a bad evolve, too, because you do give Jim the opportunity to maybe go boss, knock out Dwebble with Gholdengo, which I wouldn't hate. I think that would be fine, and it's, quite in vogue for Gholdengo decks to be playing 4 bosses orders these days.
Mm-hmm.
So that could certainly be a thing. And if you're Jim chasing down the Dwebbles with energy on them, that feels good. I mean, knocking out the Monkey Dory feels kind of bad. But now that you're seeing that Owen is kind of going to be stingy with those abilities to decrease your damage, then I think chasing a Dwebble down doesn't feel bad at all. And then you could get Owen in a position where maybe he's struggling to get Crustle with energy online, and taking one out could be advantageous.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna see a Nest Ball come down off of this Arven. Oh, the Genesect. Interesting.
Stop Ace Specs from being played.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, do these play Pokevital A?
Pokevital. I don't know the Crustle deck.
I don't know the Crustle A spec.
I think it's probably Prime, but Crustle has a retreat cost of 3. Could be Prime Catcher. I would expect Prime Catcher. Is it Pokevital?
Pokevital goes crazy.
It is Vital. Holy cow, dude.
There's the Pokevital. I would really just like to see knocking out this Dwebble here. I think that is what bodes best for Jim's game of trying to stop Owen from establishing as many Crustles as possible. Because once you get like 3, if there's a threat of like you're gonna have to be going through 3 Crustle, you're kind of cooked at that point.
I'm excited to be watching the Crustle deck in action. I had heard musings of the Crustle deck.
Ooh, no boss, just gonna take the knockout on the Munkidori. And I believe doesn't the Dwebble have Ascension as its attack?
I do not know off the top of my dome, but
I'm pretty sure Dwebble just has Ascension.
Ascension is a really powerful attack,
which is
for those guys
real
to have.
good. And now we're just. Oh yeah, he did play Arven this past turn. Chad is correct on that. So yeah, I wouldn't have hated to see Jim not take a knockout, but I'm guessing. I mean, yeah, all Owen can really do here is just swing with Superb Scissors.
This is one ability online right now.
Yeah, Scizor and like Scizor's second attack, I think only does 70 for 2. Ooh.
And Owen's got the boss to get the first swing. I would have liked to see Jim get like a Munkidori down, but I don't know that Jim plays Munkidori.
Yeah.
So, but like I think that Munkidori over like that third Gimme Ghoul, if Jim plays Munkidori, I think it is a huge misstep not having that Munkidori online. It's not too late. You could Turo scenario something and then still bench it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Crustle going in 90 damage at a time because of resistance with the Superb Scissors now. And that's 17 minutes left on the clock. The thing that differentiates this deck from maybe a typical control deck, this is a wall deck, an attacking wall deck. So, I mean, Owen is on a quest to try and take 6 prizes. I mean, Owen is, that's what Owen's trying to do. I mean, just with Pokemon that are extremely difficult for many meta decks to deal with, like these Crustle that cannot be damaged by Pokemon EX. So, we see Jim pivoting to Gholdengo. And
just trying to stall time. Or, I mean, give himself time to live. Or just to... Actually, I like just the boss. Knock out the Dwebble. And... yeah, down goes the Dwebble. Munkidori, like, not being a factor here kind of makes this matchup really rough for Jim, though, because... I mean, with Munkidori, you can at least... force them to coin flip through confusion, and then we're just going to see another boss and knockout on the Scizor.
All right, oh no, yeah, this isn't the continuous tumble Gimme Ghoul. I was going to say, what if you flipped like 8 heads in a row,
That'd be kind of beast.
I mean, that would certainly be a pop-off moment, I think. With a Scizor down, I mean, that's exactly what Owen wants, just back-to-back bosses on Scizor, and now Scizor has been just neutralized. Jim is up a prize, but at this point, Crustle can just use Superb Scissors over and over and over again until Owen wins. I mean, There's literally nothing in Jim's deck that is going to damage this Crustle. What does Genesect's attack? Genesect does maybe 100.
110, I think.
110 for 3.
Or Gimme Ghoul.
We see Owen starting to count, dude.
Oh, jeez.
The count. Yep, dude. That's right, baby.
I mean, Jim might have just prized Munkidori, but oh, jeez. Yeah, it's not looking great.
And there's the scoop. Yep.
Prized, I think, 4 energy.
And that is exactly what you want. If you are Owen Robinson, you love to see it. You'll take dubs like that all day. by showing up to the League Cup with the Crustle deck. This is exactly what your game plan is. You want to wall your opponent out of the game, make it so that they can just not interact with your deck. And again, these are just heads up meta calls because of, I kind of mentioned this before, the limitlessification of the format, the fact that decks are very easy to predict. Your opponent's deck lists are very easy to predict. I would go as far as to say that the difference between Austin Charles and Jim's Gholdengo list is probably less than 3 cards. You know, they're probably like right there, the same like 57 cards. And when lists and things get that homogenized, it's easy to just say like, oh well, nobody is respecting my walls, no one is respecting Crustle, no one's respecting Cornerstone, and I think that the meta shaped up to be just right for a wall takeover today at Full Grip.
Crustle is going to be taken over. Well, if we're going to look at stuff like that, Gholdengo is definitely probably the most popular deck right now in the meta. And yeah, Crustle and like these wall kind of decks take great advantage of it. So then looking at that, what's kind of the counter meta? What do you think is the best way for players to combat that?
You just gotta play. You gotta play answers for sure. You gotta play cards
More
single
than just
prize.
Scizor.
You gotta play single prizers, like, and not just one. You have to play some. I mean, you could show up with Typhlosion, right?
You could just show up with Typhlosion.
You could just show up with Typhlosion, I guess.
It's rough because like the 1/1 line, expecting that to just be able to like beat Cornerstone kind of decks, it's not enough. It's nowhere
not nearly enough.
Really.
It's not. I would even say that the Scizor is not even for that. The Scizor is just so that you can attack with a single prize Pokemon to like upset the prize trade a little bit.
Yeah,
that's all it's really there doing.
For sure.
And it just so happens to be able to like, you know, give you the slightest chance against the Cornerstone, but really it's still just a complete wash. 1/1 is not enough.
What's rough about that kind of stuff is just like the especially Scizor's attack is it puts it all on your opponent. So if your opponent just knows it's coming, they can play with like 2 bench Pokemon and stay very nicely out of range of those like one hit KOs that you're trying to take with Scizor.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how these decks end up doing. I think Gardevoir is probably a good matchup.
I would be playing Gardevoir if I came to this. I'd be playing either Dragapult or Gardevoir. Because Gardevoir is just so darn good at what it does.
Right, because Gardevoir can just turn out single prize attackers, no problem. If you're playing the Drifloon Screamtail variant, which is what I think that you want to be playing. I think that the Jellicent is kind of, the Jellicent hype has kind of already died down.
Yeah, I don't love Jellicent.
Yeah, especially now that the Gholdengo decks are playing 4 Bosses Orders. I think that the Jellicent hype is kind of already over before it started, and I do think that the best Gardevoir lists are probably going to be playing Drifloon and Screamtail and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which would allow you to very easily knock out Pokemon like Cornerstone and Crustle and all that.
Got those Quad Monkey Dories.
Definitely.
Makes it very easy to just throw damage right back on your opponent.
It's true. All right, folks, we are going to take a quick break. We've got round 4 coming up shortly. Thank you so much for joining us here at Full Grip Games for the League Cup today. Again, we have got the Mega Evolution 6K signups are available now, happening September 27th and September 28th. So make sure to mark your calendars. Should be a fantastic event, a ton of fun. This is the release weekend of Mega Evolution at the end of September, and I'm going to be casting the whole thing here on Tricky Jim. But if you are in the area or looking to make a trip out to Akron, Ohio, couldn't be a better time to do it. We've got the standard event happening on Saturday, September 27th, with $3,000 of prizing, and Sunday the 28th, Gym Leader Challenge event featuring new cards from Mega Evolution, also with $3,000 worth of prizing. You're not going to want to miss it, folks. So signups for that are available now at fullgripgames.com. Cole and I will be right back after this quick break. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This tournament is sponsored by Dragon Shield. Dragon Shield makes the highest quality sleeves and accessories for your favorite tabletop games, like the Pokemon TCG. Dragon Shield sleeves are super durable, making them perfect for tournament play and collecting. They also come in a huge variety of colors, so there's always a great choice to match your deck. You can even turn your favorite photograph or design into a custom box of Dragon Shield sleeves using the Sleeve Crafter on DragonShield.com. Head over to DragonShield.com and place an order for your favorite sleeves today. Use code TrickyJim at checkout for 5% off your order. Again, that's DragonShield.com for the highest quality sleeves and accessories for your favorite tabletop games. Huge thank you to Dragon Shield for being a continued sponsor of the channel.